7 personal year. 7 is somewhat like a 4, where 4s are normally under restrictions. 7 stays under the radar. People have challenges in a 4 cycle year because you gotta work and be frugal and structured and organized. 7, because it is more of a cycle where you gotta go within. It's not a cycle that rules with the normal things of jobs or careers or making resources or money or relationships, good, bad, or another. It makes you stop, look, and listen and ask, why am I doing the things I'm doing? 7 is God's number. This is when people go back to church, they get readings, they go to psychic fairs, but they're looking for things that go beyond the normal 5 senses, okay? This is when they have the strange dreams. This is a cycle where secrets are revealed, things that come about. I knew there was something up with Aunt Susie, okay? And that's what they meant when they were talking about these. So 7s happen to bring things to the surface. 7 makes you go within. It makes you, again, be reflective, and it makes you question. It makes you go down the rabbit hole. So if you're in a 7 cycle and I says, Kimberly, I'm in love with you. Now to other women, it may sound good, but in a 7 cycle, okay, Lloyd, why are you loving me today? Because I hit that lottery last week, because I got that brand new car. You're gonna get to the reason why you think I'm loving you, not just saying it. That is the nature. So if a person's in a 7 cycle, you can't talk that talk because they're gonna go make you go down the rabbit hole as to why you say or why you do the things you do. And the thing they begin is to begin to examine themselves. So let's say you're in a person's in a situation with their mate and in a 7 personal year, and that person is up, the woman is up, but the mate is sleeping in bed like a teddy bear. She'll look and say, why am I dealing with you? Now she ain't gonna wake him up to discuss it. Her whole thing is, and this includes anybody that's close in their space, because 7 is a cycle of self-examination and examination of anyone, their job, their co-workers, their neighbors, their family members, their brothers, their sisters, their children, their loved one. Why are you in my space? This is why they want to go somewhere where there's the sand, the sea, and the sun. This is why they don't want to be bothered with the noise, the drama, the confusion. They just want to be left alone to figure out what they're doing for themselves. So if you seem to be standoffish or snooty or stuck up, that would be about right, but that's misinterpreting, because 7s like to be discreet. They like to be discriminating. But if they're in a specialized field, nobody learns their craft better than when they're in a 7 cycle year. So the rule is don't chase after what you want. The rule is think about what you want. That's how you get what you want in the material and emotional world. So for example, if a person's walking around in a 7 personal year saying, man, I don't have no money, I don't have no money. Well, the source will make sure they don't have the money, because that's the way they're thinking. So when they're going out of their house and they should go left toward their money, they go out of their house and go right away from their money. So what happens is, I tell people, because we are in a society or in a world where it's either very material, monies, jobs, careers, or emotional relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever the case is, don't chase after what you want. You magnetize what you want, okay? So what I'm saying, and the illustration I give is when people have these vision boards, they cut out a yacht, okay? They paste it on the board. They cut out dollar bills, they paste it on the board. They cut out wedding rings, they paste it on the boards. Well, instead of pasting it on the board, you paste it on the mental screen of your mind. And then, as the elders used to say, then you let go and let God, because 7 is a magnetic number, okay? So whatever you're thinking, that's what you will attract. So if you think poor and think poverty, that's exactly what you will have this year. But if you think abundance and prosperity and relationships and good luck, you let go and let God. All you got to do is see it in your mind. It's simple. It's going to be years to figure this out, you know, okay? And 7 cycle, they have the strangest of dreams. So 7s will attract those under the signs of Pisces and Cancer, or people born on the 7th, the 16th, or the 25th of any month. But the rule is in a 7, whatever you want, don't chase after it. You just think about it. You know how when you're on a job and you bored to death and you dream about being on vacation, everywhere but being right there. Well, that's a 7. Think of a 7 cycle like that. But then hold on to that image a couple of moments in the morning and in the evening, and then just go throughout your day. don't say, well, I'm thinking about, I need a new job, but you know, God, I need it by Saturday by 2 o'clock. God don't work like that. You can't do it like that. The man is busy because everybody's pulling on him. Okay. So what you got to do is you put it out there and you let God bring it to you at his own accord. It may take a little bit. It may take a month. It may take a week. It may take months. Who knows? But the point is, as long as you put it out there and let God do what he does best, which is bring it to you. So that's it. So again, if you got a poverty mindset, walking around all this year in a 7th cycle, I don't have no money, it will become what is called a self-fulfilled prophecy. Okay. So it's very careful when you're in a 7th personal year, how you're thinking, because that's what you will attract. So think abundance, think happiness, think prosperity, think relationships, think, you know what I'm saying? And then you just see it in your mind and then let it go. And God will do the rest. That's the secret.